This is the American sycamore. I told you guys in a earlier vlog that this is my favorite tree. This one doesn't have as much of the white bark on it, but it's still gorgeous. So, just downtown here, going to walk to work. It's a beautiful fall morning, or afternoon. So, figured it would be a perfect day to go and walk to work since it's within walking distance, and my city has these amazing trails that they put in last year. So thankful that my city cares about trails and our river and making our city more attractive to others. Reasons why I do live in the city. Now if I can just get some city hens, some chickens in town. I was lucky enough to come here for the ribbon cutting to open this up as an official trail downtown Huntington and across our little river that leads into the Wabash River. Hey guys, so I'm back. Obviously I'm back home. It's dark now. It's what, 11:30 at night, and I just got home from work, and I didn't get a chance to film anything else of my walk to work today. So, but it is Wednesday, so I want to do my my 52-week self-discovery challenge question. And this week's question is, you just moved into your dream home. Look out the kitchen window, and what do you see? So, on our walk today, I shared that I do absolutely love living in town, and so this is actually a rather difficult question for me to answer. I would like to say, I have big dreams of having my own, homestead and farm and big property out in the country, but at the same time, I do really, really enjoy being in town. It's convenient. There's, I don't know, there's something cozy about being in town versus out in the country sometimes. And so I guess in an ideal world, I could have a mix of both of those things, to where I could be in town, but have a big enough plot of property to have more. In my town, I need 5 acres within city limits, which there are properties that are like that within our city, to be able to have farm animals and different things like that. So that would be, assuming that I'm going to stay in my current city, my dream property would be, and I doubt it exists here, but my dream property would be like a colonial brick home that has the historic woodworking and brickwork and details and all those different things, and then at least 5 acres of land in town to be able to have my farm animals. So I look out my kitchen window and I see my garden, my animals, and I can see other homes and buildings and businesses. So, I mean, that's kind of an adapted dream, and it changes all the time for me. The longer you stick around with me, the more you'll realize that today my favorite color is green, tomorrow it's blue, then it's back to green, then it's purple, then you never know. So, for now, thinking about it, sitting down and having like the conversation, I would say to have a nice mix of both country and city, and at least just a place where I can have a historical home and space for some animals and a garden. And right now, I'm content with my current home. It needs work. It's a fixer-upper, but it wouldn't. The area of town that I live in, there's no way that I could get 5 acres of land by buying up little plots of land. It's just it'd be too expensive and too costly and too time consuming. It would take a long time to get there. So that would be, I think that would kind of answers that question. I look out my kitchen window, I see a mix of city and country, and a more self-sustaining life. Because, I mean, as I was sharing on the trail, I just love being able that I can walk to downtown businesses if I want to from where I live. I can walk on our trails along our river, and if I move out into the country exclusively, then I have to drive into town to be able to do those things. Whereas now I can just walk out my front door and a block I'm at the river. And so I think that's some of the perks of living in town. And with the elections yesterday, I'm very hopeful for the future of my town, and that new leadership will be a positive for our community, and that I will be able to have my chickens in town, hens for Huntington. Here we go. That's what we're going with. With that, I'm just going to sign off. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.